Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we're talking about different forms of cardio methods that you can use. And if you're new around here, I'll talk about fitness, nutrition, sex ed and mental health. So if you enjoy that, then please subscribe to my channel. The different form of cardio that you can do is continuous, fartlek, interval, list, tempo and HIIT cardio. So why should you use different forms of cardio methods? So this is because not only it's fun changing things up, but also by changing things up, it helps to improve your cardiovascular system due to adaptation, and which will result in improving your cardiovascular system. Feature me here. So the different form of cardio equipment that you can use is a treadmill, stairmaster, lift wheel machine, rower, seated hand bike, assault bike, ski erg, and weight training. Let's start off with my common form of cardio method, that is continuous training, and that's just what it sounds like. So you are basically going to exercise for a long period of time with no rest. So the time period you should do it between a minimum of 30 minutes up to 2 hours, for example. And with this form of cardio, you can do any type of cardio equipment that you want to choose. I personally like to use treadmill, so I have a nice jogging pace around 5 to 7, and that is a good pace for myself. When you're doing continuous training, you should do it at sub-maximal work effort. So why I mean by this is that it shouldn't be too easy, but it shouldn't be too hard at the same time. Just in the middle, so that you can prolong it for the long time period that you're planning to work out for. Next up, we have interval training. So again, it sounds what it sounds like. The interval is basically where you're basically working for a period of time, then resting for a period of time, and then you're working again. Next up, we're talking about fartlek training. So fartlek is a Swedish word for speed play. This is where you are working out, but at the same time you are having active rest. So what I mean by this is that you could be walking for a minute, jogging for 2 minutes, then sprinting for 30 seconds, then going back to a walk for 2 minutes, and repeat. You're doing active recovery, which will allow you to recover, but not to a point where your heart rate will be reduced too much. And this is quite a tough form of cardio, but it can be really good fun if you know how to do it properly. And now we have list. So list stands for low intensity steady state cardio, which is personally my favorite form of cardio. So this is where you're at an incline and you're walking for that period of time non-stop. This is where it's really good for a person who wants to get lean or shredded, as this is not that intense, but also it helps to burn those calories and to get you in that calorie deficit, which is also a good thing. Next up, we have tempo. So tempo is where you're working at a high intensity for a longer period of time, roughly around 10 minutes. So for example, you could be jogging for 10 minutes at a high intensity, and then you're done, basically, because it's nothing short. So it's similar to continuous training, but it's a little bit different because you're pushing yourself a little bit more harder, but you're reducing down the length of time of working out to a shorter time. And finally, we have HIIT. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. Feature me here. An example of doing HIIT training is you do the assault bike for 30 seconds, then go on to the ski erg for a minute, and finally doing the rowing machine for a minute and a half, and repeat that, and trying to keep your heart rate up high. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do like, subscribe and comment down below what any other video that you would like me to make. And I hope you have a lovely day. Here are 2 videos to watch, and do enjoy. Thank you. Bye.